Hi guys, welcome to the overview video for Curator Contender here. And I've got a few things that I made ready, that I set ready, and they are, I have three articles, three spun articles. Here's one with a few titles. There it is. I have some blog URLs that I want to use for the properties I'm going to create. I have a list of images that I scraped. They're all public property, so public domain images, sorry. I've got a few sources I want to curate. That's the URL. I've got some titles that I want to use, spun format. And I've got some videos I scraped from YouTube, right? So that's what I prepared up front, and we're going to start. When you first install and start Curator Contender, it's going to take you to this page. Now, before you can do anything, you need, like, this is my first project here in this demo. You need to go to the Settings tab, and you need some market level keywords. So I could say pest control, control industry, just pest control, and let's say fumigation and eliminating pests or something. Pest, let's make that plural. So these are like market level keywords. I'm not trying to rank for these things. I just need them as a market level, well, attribution basically. So I'm going to click auto populate here, and this thing gets auto populated with a title, a pre-section title, a post-section paragraph. This is what comes after your curated content, and the attribution text, like have a look at this website, take a look here, follow this link, that kind of stuff. The next thing you want to do is, first I'm going to grab my list of images here that I scraped, copy them, and paste them in the image URL section here. And then I'm going to grab, and we can close this off, and I want to grab my video links, copy that. And hold on just 1 second, we're not there yet. Hit that, and I paste in my video URLs. The next thing I want to do is give your project a name. So I'm going to call this Pest Control Demo. My P key is messing up again. There we go. Pest control demo, and I'm going to say, well, the niche is pest control. There we go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my articles and my subtitles there. So I'm going to grab article 1, and these are my subtitles. So I'll take that out. Just copy. Would work too, of course. And let's grab this content here. This is pre-spun content, so I'll just grab this, take that, and I'm going to paste it in there, and I hit add article. Boom, and it's get added to the system. So I'm done with that. Save. No, don't save it, so I'll get my content back. We can close this part off, and I'm going to take my second article, also spun, take that, paste it in, then I'm going to go grab this part, Control A, Control X, paste it in. And this second article just got spun together with the first one. I'm going to grab my third article and do the same thing here. Paste that in. Okay, take that and paste that in. Add the article. Boom. Okay, now I've got 3 pre-spun articles that have yet again been spun together once again. So the uniqueness level on this thing is huge. I'm done with that. The next thing you want to do is you want to add the stuff you actually want to curate. So let's see, my sources. Here are my sources. I'm going to grab these 11 sources and open up a browser. And I'm going to put them in this thing here called open URLs. So paste that, and I'm going to say open these URLs. Give it a second here for these pages to load. There we go. Got it. I'm going to copy, first of all, the URL, because you need to give attribution. I mean, it's only fair, right? You're using their stuff, you got to give them attribution. Click there, and the URL gets inserted. The next thing you want to do is copy the title. You just click there in the title, boom, it gets added. Then we grab the content here. So this is like a short thing, no problem. On Wednesday, that date. Well, it's old news, but who cares? It ranked in Google. The only thing that I care for when I'm looking for sources is looking at the domain authority. And all of these sites here have domain authority above 40. That's the only thing I care about. So I'm going to hit the P key, and that adds in the P around that, the P tags. And I just hit, and I made sure this is set to no follow. I'm going to hit curate. Boom. It's done. There's my curated block of content. So I can close this off. I'm done with that. This next one, copy the URL. Click to add it in. Grab the title. Copy. And click there to add my title. Let's close this thing. We don't need it anymore. And then I'm going to grab my content from the page. And there we go. Copy that. Hit my P tag. It's in there. Curate. Boom. It gets added to that block. I'm done with that. Next one. Copy this, the URL, add that in. Flies invade the Laurentians. Okay, that sounds nasty. Click that, and it's a short article. Ooh, French. Let's see if I can translate this thing. Always translate French. Why didn't you do it? Come on, try to translate this thing. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Ah, no, that didn't work. Why not? If it doesn't work now, I'll skip this one. Okay, there we go. Grab that. Nah, well, it doesn't like it. Well, move off. Next. Copy that and replace it. Grab this one. My title here. Click that. Boom. Then we're going to grab the content. Copy. And paste. And then I'm going to grab this part. Copy that. Now what I will do is I will add about here. I'm gonna hit this IMG button here, and that will post a random image in that curated part. So boom, got an image there, and then I'm gonna hit the P key, and it adds that second part that I grabbed there. And I'm gonna close with this. You don't need to put the full thing in. Because you're basically curating and you're giving attribution anyway. So if your page should come up and they actually want to read that next portion, they can just follow the link in your article to those people. So hit P key, boom, done. Curate, that's done. I'm done here. Next page, got it. No, copy that. Paste in my URL, grab that, got the title, paste that in. Wow, I'd hate to be stuck on a plane with insects. Post that in. There you go. Copy that. Paste that in. And what happened? Okay, this part I want to be an H3 tag in my curated part. So I'm going to hit the H3 key. Boom. It adds the H tags around it. So it looks nice. Anybody landing on one of your pages, it's going to look good and readable. It's going to look totally human-made. Doesn't end up like garbage. So hit the P key on that. Let's see. Do I have an image in there? No image. Well, guess what? I'm going to add one right there. Make some space and hit my IMG thing there. Boom. Got an image. Curate that. Grab this one. Copy. I mean, how easy is this to curate loads and loads and loads of content? Oops. Grab that. Copy. There. Copy that and paste it in. Grab this part here. Oops, come on. Copy and paste that in. I'm gonna add an image like around there. Boom. And oops, come on. Grab that part right there. Copy. Paste it in. And this is the last part. And I'm gonna add that and curate that. I'm done with that. Next one. Copy that. Paste it in. I guess you got the idea by now. And just in case you're wondering, do I mind if I'm helping somebody else rank? Not at all. Not at all. Copy. Paste that in. I don't mind giving these guys the attribution. So copy that. I'm going to make that like an H4 thing. So I'm going to hit H4 there. Boom. And this is a list. So I'm going to grab that. Copy. And I'm going to hit my list tag there. Boom. It puts it in perfect list format. You don't need to mess with that stuff by hand or anything. Annoyed by ants. That sounds good. Yes, I am. So I'm going to make that an H4. And there it is. And I'm going to grab that. Copy. Paste it in. I've got enough content there. So I'm going to hit Curate. I'm done with that page. You can understand how easy this is. So you can clearly see how easy I can go through this thing. And let's grab this one as the last one. I'm not going to do the whole thing and keep you on the video. You just need to understand how quick you can do this. Copy that. Let's put the writer's name in there. And I'm going to make that like an H5. And scrap all this stuff here. Yeah, that's enough content. They can continue reading on that site. Boom. Curate that. So now I've got a bunch of curated content there. And if you're wondering, I'm going to just negate these. Never mind them. If you're wondering how I found these pages, it's pretty easy. You do, let's say you want to rank for pest control. You do ant, or just like this, recent ant infestations or something like that. And then you go to the news section in Google and you grab, see, 15 hours ago, a couple of days ago. You see, this is all trending news that Google is ranking. So why not leverage that, right? So that's what we're doing. That's how I got my content. I could change this to rat and find another bunch of content to go with, right? It's very easy stuff. So then the next thing is, how do I want to set up my article, the layout of my page? Well, I want a subtitle, I want an image, I want my pre-article section, that's this article right there. I want the pre-header. The pre-header is this thing: further reading, additional news, read more below, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go back to my curator. I want that. I want my curation block to appear in that position. I want my post section paragraph. That's like, thank you for visiting our website. We're interested in fumigation, and we thought you might be interested too. That kind of thing. See, very easy. Then it ends with a video. So I'm going to hit create a spin block. Boom, I've got one there. Now, what I do like to do is I will remove the video from some of them. And I could even say remove the pre-section header. I don't want that to appear. And I want an article without a subtitle. And that's how I want it. So I'm creating a next block. So some articles will have a video, some won't. Some will have, you could even take out the curation block if you want. So I could do something like, I don't want, so first I'm going to reload it. And then I'm going to say, I'm going to do some of these articles without curation. And hit create a spin block. Then I click there. And I've got all that stuff on my clipboard. And I'm going to go to my money robot here. Start a new campaign. And I'm going to call this Pest Control Demo. My P key is messing up again. So there we go. I'm going to say create new accounts. So I'm going to create new accounts and I'm going to put them, let's say, let's see, anything here for pest control. Gotta have something here maybe. There we go. Pest control tier 1, let's do that. So basically I'm creating new accounts for that. And I want to use not these big things, these big sorry, that big diagram, I want to use just a pull creator, something very simple like this. Money site URL oops, let's do that. https://google.com. I'm not going to be adding any backlinks right now because I'm creating new accounts and I don't want it to be spammy. Like the first off already has backlinks. No. So what I'm going to say here is no links. I don't want any links. This section here, I'm going to totally leave empty because I don't need keywords. All the keywords I need are already in my article. So let's go here to my desktop. Oh, if I find the right one, let's go to, no, let's see. Okay, right click. Let's go to view, and there's my article. So I have a few things here that I want. I've got a title this is the title for the blog. So I'm going to add that here, blog title. I'm going to remove that bit and put in the ones I created myself. And for the URLs, I'm going to use the URLs, blog URL, the ones that I created manually. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste, so remove that. And oh, sorry, I did Control Z on that. This is the one I gotta remove. Blog address. Boom. Paste that in. And the next thing I'm gonna do is the content I've got copied on my clipboard. I'm gonna right click and paste it in. Now I'm gonna do a quick preview to see how this thing would look. So I'm gonna hit that. And I don't know why it's not grabbing it. Let's see. Oh, got the wrong thing on my clipboard there. Remove that and copy to clipboard again. And I'm going to paste it in. Control V. It's a whole chunk of code, so it can take a second. And let's do a quick preview. Tried and true pest control tips. Big image of a spider, nasty looking spider there. Then I've got, let's scroll down slowly. Basic website, read post below, that's the header. Building-wide pest management program, stop cockroaches from moving next door, by Andrew Porterfield, giving him the attribution for that content. And keep going. There's my attribution, visit the site. There's my post section. Do you enjoy reading up on pest control industry? Create a short review down the page. We'd be delighted to know your reviews about this, blah, blah, blah. And down here would actually be a video, but the video doesn't show in the preview. But let's look at another one. Look below for some really great tips about pest control. Nasty looking bug there. I've got my pre-article, 100% readable, of course. So when the bots come crawling and see this stuff, it's going to be all right. Then I've got a video. This big white space here represents a video. But guess what? No curated content on this one. So the difference between these blogs that I'm going to create is going to be huge. Some of them will have curated content, some of them won't. Some will have a video, some won't. Some will have one image, some will have more images. Like, let's see if I can find one with 2 images. Okay, keep going. So here we got an image in my pre-section. And let's see if I can get one where I have an image in the curated section as well. There's my attribution, your domain name. and then the video, a random video. Let's see, I'll just try one more, and if I don't get one, I will just build them out and show you the result. That one has a video at the top, and well, it's so random, it's difficult to find one. I'll try one more, just maybe, just one more. Let's look at this. That's a huge ass image being pulled in. So let's give it a second to load. And this one would have a video. Well, we'll see it in the end result. So all I got to do now is close this thing off. I've tested it. I know it's going to work. And I just hit build. Boom. I'm creating some good looking sites with this. And at the end, I'm going to show you some of the URLs. So that's it. That's it, how you can do mass curation of your, and create massive blogs that look good and backlink your property. And you piggyback off the authority of other sites. So thanks for watching. Cheers.